kana jama asanuk asanlinir Rahul Gandhi near EICC General Secretary Organization. Pioneer Alima Raksa Aliba Irbangza Sushi Aser Nubur Okurung Aliba Irbangza Sushi Yatungalir Anongji Asanwajagi Kuba Tim Dimlir Ibaba Madadak Machino Akuk Numbo Kari Zulura Zanwa Palashisha Kitsu Aser Asanlineri Alima Dia Naganor Dia Kachaki Tima the Mer Ibaba Jipaner India Lima the Shiwa Parliament Nongchimizali Nongji Asano Ajaki Pi Akuk Padashi Pa Asan Pa Taunong Dashi Tulino Ayapsilir Anongji social media lir Nonogi Kuba Nong Kuba Janga Asan Tim Dimba Lamsatam Ner Aji Lamsatam Zakuk Ta Naburdang Ayung Zagre. Now I'll request our Honorable Rahuji to deliberate with us. Baka English. Pura English. Yeah. Yeah, I have already addressed. Yes, I've already.
So, will you translate?
No, sir, by English it's okay.
But you translate local language is better.
Okay, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So, is there extra mic?
Any other mic? Extra mic is there.
We have?
Thank you for this loving and affectionate Naga style welcome.
Tadi akam subwa liba aser nonogi akam subwa akizaba to mapalar.
I've now been traveling in your state for 2 days, and I must tell you, I've had a really special time.
Asanli manong pa anan na buba chachar aser mabang tajong ajongwa napur yimyangwer pa palar.
Last year, we walked from Kanyakumari to Kashmir in the Bharat Jodo Yatra to bring the people of India together, different religions, different languages, different cultures, different ideas. We brought them together.
Taubakam Kashmir nu Kanya Kumari dashi Nupurti matamba aser Nupurlungjem Dr. Smichino by Ibatim de Makia Chachaliasa.
And we thought that we should do a similar yatra from east to west.
Aser Kasachi Nupurlungjem Smichino by east to west Kasachajas Malongdat.
And we wanted to send a message. We wanted to send a message that the Northeast is as important as any other part of India.
Aser Asanlinir Rahul Gandhi Tangatabaji Northeast State Ma Kasa India Nungarmaji Kasa Chinjang Ta Sayunaba Michinong Ibaya Lamdat.
It doesn't matter if the population is less, but the importance has to be the same.
Ya Asanok Nizang Achumbaji Mas Saka Nopura Sushi Tungdibang Aser Parnok Chikangadang Tungdi Ta Sayubaji Tungdibang Ba.
This morning, I had tea with some people in a village, Alichan.
Yes. Patarudang Alijino Asanwama Kibung Kakidang iya tanur tila chadner sungujima sisa ubanglam sa lias.
We were driving by and they invited us to have tea with them.
Parnok asan liner gudang arudar da parnok yang asi kidamak jung saga pelasada sungu acamzi jauh nong paya pelasisa camza lias.
And one of the little girls who was having tea with us asked me, what is the idea behind your yatra?
Asar parnok runong menali ba ayur chano kam tenet kadi na yagyaruba yatraya kiji tedz ta sendang lias.
So I told her I had heard that there was a very special person in that house and the purpose of my yatra was to come and listen to her.
Pai kudang aja angasi ni ki kangadang tungdibang ki kano ayuga yugu kajiba sura bangla tanuria seng ya da si asendangar da pai angadat.
To understand what the people of Nagaland are feeling, what they are thinking, and to also understand their way of life, their way of living.
Asenok naganungar kuma tima damer kaji kuma liba lirur asir kuma janga rishikang shir aji kangadang betet na bayagya roler.
There is a ideological war going on in India.
Asir India nong tanga tepa asir talamba kangasasya udar.
The RSS and the BJP are attacking all the different cultures in this country.
India lima nong takudang sitir nagalima tenalir RSS asir BJP demi tamam bayams subali bali baliro ajungwa raksa rishikang sidagi.
I can see while I'm driving through these roads, your history, your culture, your tradition, your way of life.
Pai kohima nungi yada si atong dangaseng naganungar indang subali ba kuda temerak tasabaji payang atatatungo.
In fact, just now, when I was giving, but just before I gave my speech, I was told that the people understand English.
Pai umatan zakdang pai asendang les asir pai asenuk naganungar ajungwa English chembidera asa angataderta angazogo.
That's a good thing.
Aji kangatachong
But I wanted my speech translated in Naga language.
주고 pai asenuk ajung angata zembajino kiji sidir saga biusiagi nanogi mibang ta paya sinongjajiagi mib takser.
Because this is the language you use to talk to each other. So I have to respect it when I come here.
Pai kiji ba ausiagi mib zagang aser ya asen lima aser iba jangang asenuk nisong tuputap ka kamer anongji awagi mib zagang ta pai sialese.
And I do the same when I go to Karnataka or when I go to Bengal.
Pakuba jaga nongutir waka Karnataka sang Bengal nunga sang pai pi usia ser pi subalba ja akam subam share.
Or to Kerala.
Aser yamaji Kerala nunga lununga yamaji am share.
And this is the language and the culture that the RSS and the BJP are attacking and disrespecting.
Iba kasaji asanugi kuda akam subam share saka iba ya raksa zuba BJP aser RSS temi inyak taki.
What you speak, who you worship, what you eat, your marriage traditions, these are your traditions. These are nobody else's business.
Asanok subaliba chia chimba aser pi inyak naba kuba asanok lir ibaya shingaya raksasa mago.
As an Indian person, it is my duty to respect these cultures, these traditions, these histories.
Pa asalina Rahul Gandhi India nongar sungsu dajungwa sinongji pa kuba udirwaga ajak nam agam zubu kasa gazer.
I'm almost ashamed to tell you that after what has happened in Manipur, the Prime Minister of India has not gone there.
Alimano nisong sisa zmali tasabaji Manipur no ida tim dimasanwa Indian nongar Prime Minister by tandadashi parno masamda.
As an Indian person, I'm ashamed that my Prime Minister has not been to Manipur yet.
pa India nungar sunong India nungar Prime Minister kadi Manipur nungar idatim de maliba masamdang da sibi akapilamer.
Their politics have torn the state apart. They have divided the state. They have weaponized the state. They had burnt the state. And they cannot even step foot in the state.
Politics ajanga state ji lamdang zmagok lamsatub zmagok saka prang bong supoliba aserbo karman imsa ajanga iba Manipur nung iba talamba ja agazugo.
And that is the idea of the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra.
Anong ji nagalima India lima tanganungbo ibaya madalok dakzz RSS aserbarlok bindang policy jamar dakzz adama iba yatra yawer.
For the people of Nagaland to have to drive through these roads is injustice to the youngsters, to the old people of Nagaland.
Nagalima no paya rupa lemang yatanga yang upa kita nga asenuk lanora sushi asenuk tangu tim kuba mangur aji sasabilemzer.
It is a betrayal of the people of Nagaland.
Ya asenuk asyuk zaba mabarelir.
How are we expected to bring a positive future to the young people of Nagaland with these routes?
Ibama lemang tiaba yagi iba tansanong nagalongar tangar manaba ajung tutsaba tim la konglir.
You say that there are competitive exams in India.
Asunuki India no competitive exam lir tamadada lir.
You say that, for example, the IIT is a competitive exam.
Asunuki ayadil pa ibaya tutok ba exam ga lir tamadada lir.
How is it fair that to take the exam, a Naga child has to deal with these roads while a child in another state does not?
Tangalima no India no IT kangasasya aserbul lemang tasaba itama malemang tiaya mali. Sakan nagalongar iba malemang tia nong cacar kadi item tentok top sebaji kuta tesasasa.
How is a Naga child who does not have electricity in his house supposed to compete with another child who has electricity in his house?
Kasa nagalongar asenua shiluk takar tulur panuwa susi lir kutamaser asenua manisungdam malir susi nagalongar tenda nuasa kuta tibla ulura lir.
How can a Naga child whose parents cannot go to a hospital compete with a child whose parents can easily go to a hospital?
Asenuk nagalongar tenda nuasa nuwa shiluk po mala muziki tongtater seninduk tater saka timbaga muziki amatong tapa ibat tengdaji asenuk kuta ser aji menepse.
That is what the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra is. This road is injustice to the people of this town.
Anongji, ito mama, economy nuwasang, asa social nuwasang political justice adama asan lineary iba yatra yakir.
And the idea of the yatra is to bring attention of the entire country to the people of Manipur, to the people of Nagaland, to the people of Assam, to the people who are not part of the development that is taking place.
Ibaya, pai, iba yatra kibaya, asunok, kupastit nung sa ito mama diano, karishikang siya tim di malir, nanukatama, nanukidang, ula, doktor trabang na, nanukatama, maungwalir ko, tasin na ba, asir pi, kupatang uzitim, iba nung jibo, tukong sungtata, chimbizumajino, payagyaro.
2 or 3 people are controlling the entire business system in the country.
Asunok, inyang imbong, ajungwaji, tangkuba yalaner, ibabaja, salazizumajinong barolir.
I want to ask the question, why none of India's leading companies is owned by a Naga?
Asunok, tangar maji, asunok nakanungarya, ito mama company them karwa gider magider.
You have Mr. Adani, you have Mr. Ambani.
Asunok, Adanyo Ambani, ta nakanungar iba maji kar adoktuder madoktuder.
There are 500 of the biggest companies in India. Not one of them has a Naga leadership.
Indiano, nuklang pungo da si company tulu di balir saka iba nungji naga nungwer tasba tanna da si katamali.
How can you say you're running a fair system?
Asunuk kutasir iba matia nungji asunuk yasan dia tajung di ba pernah rudetse.
So that is the aim of the yatra.
Anungji itam ama tangat asir inyak sumicino tim la lia iba yatra yatan zakar.
And I also see here that there are people from Nagaland, there are also people from the rest of India, people from Bihar, people from UP.
Asir dagi pai asunuk naga nungwer dang mas saka India nungwer ni sang ajungwa irbang deter.
And I am proud to say that the Naga people treat everybody with respect and affection.
Asir kanga pelabi lembaji asal naga nungweri India nungwer jigi kipung kamay dang ano balu deter.
So your tradition, your emphasis on equality, these are assets for the Indian nation, for India.
Asunuk naga nungwer kanong ni song aujia yari teba kasa ta asunuk ya rebilam teba baji India nungwer asusya chinjang galir.
The rest of India should come and see the way people are treated in Nagaland.
Tangay India nungwer demia susu demia arwa naga nungwer in the poor tangar kumano balur ajir bang nung ta kanga jongse.
Another thing I have noticed, that when there are Naga people standing in a line, there's no pushing and pulling.
Pai asir aji sidak pa pai aji ya sinung isyaru naga nungwer ibo kudang lain sa yang lutir lain beraksa.
Look, there's thousands of people here. No pushing, no pulling, everybody is giving space to everybody else.
Yes. Ah, India ya tangal lima noa sebukar bacem stress sebaya. Sangat senok kimia tajung tak kangabelar bay.
Meaning what? You respect each other.
Tapi je kadi kagam sebulir tak sebab erbang terjer.
You respect each other's space.
Asun waja gip nakung nutagalir lakung nutagalir tak sebab tak syakam sebuah terjer erbang terjer.
And you respect each other's ideas.
Asal iba majik kadi ka sisa saja agam sebuah terjer.
This is the type of India that we are trying to build.
Iba ma naga nungwer India tajung iba ma kasaji India lima nungwa akiner asal inyak semerangse.
So I thank you and your forefathers for showing us the way forward.
Kangadang asunu naga nungwer dang kangabelara asal bahasan cerabur utsula bui parki bung asal parki nungwer dan putaba dama nung dang kangadang belar.
And it's an honor for me to speak to you here today.
Asal lagi kalami nung dang lemsa tapaya pasusi maungga dulu.
And I will never forget in my entire life the love and affection that you have shown me.
Pada kamnong kutanga naga nungweri pa ano palubaya mamatse kalamidang inyak tapse ta paya acha shisamer.
I spoke about the injustice that the Prime Minister did to Manipur by not visiting Manipur.
By Prime Minister, Indian Prime Minister, Manipur idatin de mali nungwa pa uchi mashi tim minyak tasba ka shisamer.
And I'd also like to speak about the Naga Accord that the Prime Minister had committed to 9 years ago.
Asir, ano Prime Minister bay naga nungwer sensu imji imjong atama kubay kriminal izulutap ibazulutap aja kam tukuda shino kejang minyak sededer.
I said I'm ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. I'm equally ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister made a commitment to the people of Nagaland 9 years ago and has done nothing about it.
Asir, asal linya Rahul ji, pam India nungwer, Prime Minister Modi baca India nungwer, India nungwer sesukadi Manipur nungwer tinggi malidang mudaba. Naga nungwer nam sunsu agatsi zeba kam tokuda shi zulu dabar magatsi zeba magatsi dapa dama India nungwer gama paya akapilumer.
If you don't have a solution, you should not lie and say you have a solution.
Inyak tatsi mali nungbo inyak tatsi ta nubur mashok tatsi la.
You can say that we have to work towards a solution, we will work towards a solution. But you must not lie to the people of Nagaland.
Minyak de zga se nongbo merang dang di, da se zba da galaga, tia zi jembia nongpo dang, nongpo a shok zba ji, kangadang ai zer bai.
And so, I would like to tell you that we understand that your issues are very serious and there is a requirement for a solution.
Asir, niya arugwarwa, naga nongri kuba misher, aji kangadang team, asir, ipa nongji tebilim dangzi lir, ta ngadader, anongji, paya tang nong yano, iba maji talir ta kanoji.
A solution cannot be brought without having trust of the people of Nagaland.
임종과지 아스누게 가닥 떠물롱lâm 뜻 말리다시노 이바 임종지 마루스
Without having a conversation, discussion with the people of Nagaland.
야마지 떠물롱lâm 뜻다 아스녹다 나가농어든 아루악 아직 그노 머즘비듯다시노 아스녹남 팀라 마가즈듯스.
So I am quite sad having to say that what the Prime Minister committed to 9 years ago is an empty promise.
니 강아당 사사빌름 바지 나가농을 우지시르당 Prime Minister 모디바이 디아즈 준비한 감독구다시 아쇼츠바르와다마 사사빌름즈.
And I also would like to tell you that we are committed to doing the hard work that is required to get a solution for you.
아스야마지 우누기 강아당 머랑아 쿠바 팀 아스 쿠바 머랑아 약바당아 이바 솔루션이야 퍼나루즈 다스바 당아 뜻바노 머랑아 인약다기.
And I will also make another commitment to you that after the yatra is over, I will come and spend a few days in Nagaland with you.
야트레야 덤리당 아노와스노 아주르바 버즈너봉나 가즈자다마 파 아루츠 아지 바르노기 난스.
Talking to the people in more detail, talking to the youngsters and understanding what their aspirations and dreams are.
누부르던 아주르바 먼더버 선사가 선바지 사 툴루디바 서이바 장아지당 아스노 필름바 아달록스.
You are straightforward, decent, honest people.
아스노기 인당의 나가당 아남스 밀리 준비를 아농지 이바이며지 니 바이 강하당아 기늘
I'm also like you.
아슬파 나가농아 마이당아.
And I just want to tell you that you have a soldier in New Delhi called Rahul Gandhi.
Yes. 아스농 나가농아 드마 따감더브레 약사드마 나가농아 드마 칼리르 다스바지 서라호지지 아스노 와드마 델리농 타필 아스노기 염라.
If you need me to raise anything in Parliament, if you want me to put any of your issues on the table in Parliament House, I'm more than happy to do it.
아스녹 나가농을 미치 parliamenong 준비즈사 난다갈다 서방라 바이 마시마방노 준비즈바 물롱알레.
And the young people here, especially the young girls standing over there, I want to tell you that you should enter politics and give Nagaland a new vision for the future.
이따기 라누르담 아슬탈리사 아이르담 너누가 주고 알리마 등급 미치노 물롱다다 아이츠라 아슬 알리마 다종디바지 너누와 장아 버나우츠라.
Thank you very much.
강하당 블러 강하당 블러 강하당 블러.
Kana Pillai. Kana Pillai.
একটা ম্যাজিক্যাল ক্যাপ্টেন, একটা ম্যাজিক। প্রবলেমটা কোথায়?
ম্যাজিক মিসিং। হ্যাঁ
এবার ঠিক আছে
দাদা,
এই ম্যাজিক, আমার ম্যাজিক কেউ টেক্কা দিয়ে দেয়। ম্যাজিক লাইটিং।